What is up, you guys? You're watching Stranger Secrets. Before I get started with today's video, please give this video a thumbs up, hit subscribe button. It really means a lot, and we're almost at 30,000 subscribers, and I post some of the greatest selling. So if you're ever interested in knowing what the best deals are for designer and contemporary, always check the links down below, and they change from video to video. And other than that, get started with today's video. I'm going to be giving you a dedicated video on my first impressions and what do I think about my Polene bags that I got a couple of weeks ago. Polene actually reached out to me like a month ago, and I went back and forth for me kind of hesitating to accept a gift or accept anything on my channel. This is the first thing that I've accepted as PR or free gift. I get so many emails on a daily basis, very picky and very hesitant on what I like to show on my channel, just because I do have an audience and I appreciate each and every single one of you. I appreciate all your time, just for you just to take the time, you know, to watch me while you're driving to work, to sitting down, eating food and watching me. Like, it just means the world to me. So for me, everything that I do, especially if it's going to be something that's gifted, I want to make sure I do it with integrity, and I want to make sure I do it the right way. And reached out to me a month ago, and I texted all my friends, and I was kind of going back and forth because I already wanted to purchase something from this brand because that's something that my audience has already asked me to. Oh my god, Sergio, I want to see you review Polene bags. Can you please buy one? Do you own one in your collection? So when they reached out, I always felt like it was going to be a match made in heaven, just because bags and the aesthetic of the brand matches me. Very minimal, like the top that I'm wearing. Yes, I do like monograms and logos and stuff in my accessories, but for the most part my clothes and everything are very simple, clean cut, crisp, clean. I felt like it was a good match regardless, like to me, just to buy a bag in general, everything the right way and being 100% transparent. So I did want to say that before I started with today's video. Say certain words, I don't have to do certain contracts. They literally just said, hey Sergio, we would love to send you one of our bags and give us your honest feedback. So that's what I did. I accepted the bag, feedback of what I think about their bags as somebody who has designer handbags, contemporary handbags, and you know, I just love handbags and accessories and clothing. I just love it all. So I think it was a very match, and it was something that I know my audience would love, and it's something that I would love myself. So I did accept it, and I got two bags. I'm gonna go ahead and show you. The bags that I got is the Numero Uno, and I also got the Numero Sept. So I'll tell you the stories of why I got each bag and why I got them, but let me first show you the actual handbags. This is the Numero Uno, and this is the bag that I'm currently using, and this is the close-up of the handbag right here. So this is the first one that I chose out, and I got to pick the color or whatever bag I wanted, you know, from them. So I got this one. Also got the Numero Sept. For me, my birthday's in September, so I always felt like anything that's kind of September-ish, I always kind of reach for. So, and I did like this a little bit of it, so I got it here, and I'll leave the items down below as for color, and kind of, you know, all the information will be down in the description box. But this is the bag here. In both of them I unboxed them on my Instagram stories. I was very nervous to do it just because I didn't know what the feedback would be. All the feedback was 100% positive, so I want to say thank you so much for anybody that sent me a lovely message and, you know, your kind of feedbacks and your kind of thoughts of the bag. So these are the ones that I picked out right here, but I want to talk about the packaging to begin with. So every single thing you buy from Polene comes with a box, and that's something with bags under $500 you don't necessarily get. You do get, it may not be like the best packaging, or just kind of more like, you know, here we just kind of gave you a box. So, you know, there's a lot of brands that are out there that don't even come with boxes, even designers. So like my Dior book tote, when I bought it, I didn't get with the box. I just got it in a dust bag, in a shopping bag, and call it a day. My Prada nylon reissue, I got it in the dust bag and called it a day. My Celine bag, you know, some of my other bags, I literally just get it in a dust bag, shopping bag, and call it a day. And so the fact that these come in boxes is really nice because you can store them, and you know, you have the actual box in them. And you know, that's something that a lot of places, regardless if you buy it from the boutique or you buy it from like a wholesale account, let's say like a department store like a Neiman Marcus, or you know, like a 4510, you may not necessarily get, you know, everything that comes with it. So I like that they come in their boxes. I really appreciate that. And the boxes right here are super nice quality. They're nice and sturdy. Like, there are some nice boxes. So you see the detail of the boxes in them, and they all come wrapped, and they have kind of Polene a little sticker, and then lo abres, and it has bubble wrap. Like, it's packaged very nicely. So, you know, you are ordering this bag if you are from the States, you are ordering this bag from Europe. So if you are in the US, Canada, Mexico, if you're not from Europe, these come from Europe. So I did want to say that. So I appreciate that they come with the box, especially if you're going to buy your first handbag, or you're somebody that likes everything with the whole package. For me, I know some people that are so, you know, they want everything. You know, if I buy a bag, I want it to come with the box, I want it to come with tissue paper, I want it to be super presentable, I want to, you know, save it, I want to take care of it super well. And you know, sometimes you don't get that. So the fact that all the bags that come from Poland come with a box, and it's, you know, packaged nicely on the inside, and that, you know, it's nice and sturdy, and these are like nice well-made boxes. I really appreciate that, and I wish that a lot of other brands did that, or had more of an offering of that, because you don't really get that with a lot of handbag brands in general. So I like that they come in boxes. Okay, that's gonna be the first one that I really like. A lot of boxes, and I don't mind adding a couple more boxes into my collection. But yeah, it did come with boxes. That's something that I want to kind of make an emphasis, because a lot of brands, when you buy their items, regardless if it's from the actual store or a wholesale account, you may not necessarily get the full kind of packaging in the 411. So I kind of appreciate that they do that, especially for kind of more of a newer brand. They all come with a box. I really appreciate that. Second thing that I want to talk about is the dust bag. So this is the dust bag that it comes with. It is super nice. Here it's super thick. This will definitely protect your handbag, and it is just a nice, very high quality dust bag. I do really like it. And for me, I'm going to be honest, I never really put any of my bags in dust bags. I usually just lay them displayed, or I put them in a room in a location where there's no light. So it just stays in there, and it's the dust bags are usually inside either the box or the handbags itself and everything. I personally don't. I know I get a lot of questions about that. I lay them behind me, or they're in another place where there's no light, and they're just kind of stored right there in kind of a cool, you know, not humid place. The quality of the dust bag, it's really nice. And the one that we're going to be first is going to be the Polene Numero Uno. So when I saw this bag, like I said, this is the one that I've seen, you know, on YouTube. I've seen, you know, on my Instagram Explore page. This is the bag that I've seen the most. And when you think of a Polene bag, this is the one que vas a, you know, you're gonna think of first. The bag I see the most, and kind of the most recognizable. When you see this bag from Polene, you can, you know, you can tell that this is distinguishable. So this is what it looks like here. I love the color. I think I wanted to, you know, when I chose the bags, I wanted them to be neutral. You know, I have a lot of black handbags, and I wanted to get handbags that were color, but they were still neutral. So when I chose this one, I just felt like it was the perfect neutral. It is something that I can wear with black, white, gray. It goes with everything. I can dress it up, I can dress it down. So that's why I went for this color, and I feel like this color is year-round. Right now, it's kind of still in the summertime in Texas. It's super hot, so I feel like this bag would be kind of perfect. So that's why I chose this one, and I chose this size because for me, I either like two bags, smaller side and compact, that, you know, is my everyday bag, or bags that are super huge that fit my laptop in it. I really don't use a lot of bags that are in between too much. So like even like my Perito, my Book Tote, my Givenchy right here, all those fit my laptops. Those are really nice bags for kind of like if I have to, or you know, if I have to carry my laptop in on a daily basis. I tend to use a little bit more smaller bags. Like this one, I wouldn't even call them small, just like, you know, just to carry kind of the essentials. So I feel like this one would make more sense for me to get than the larger ones, just be kind of an everyday bag. The top handle right here, it doesn't move. It's very nice, and it's super sturdy. And another question that I got when I posted this on my Instagram story is, it's very curious to see how the bag kind of tilts. Just because since the straps are more in the back and right here, or one up front here, one in the back, I was very, you know, I got that asked, you know, I'm very interested. So for me, the way I wear the bag more as a shoulder bag. So when I wear it as a shoulder bag, it looks perfectly fine the way it lays on my body. I find that it doesn't really tilt. And if you wear it as a crossbody, since this is facing your body, it's just proportionally, it's right. So I know I did get questions about that. for me, I really haven't had any issues. It doesn't bother me. I think the way you kind of wear the bag, I think is proportionally everything is super good. Yes, and then in the back there's a pocket, and for me, since I just came back from my trip, you do go to a lot of restaurants to, you know, do different things, and I like that it has a back pocket here. It has my card right here, so I don't even have to open my entire bag. I can just literally grab a card and, you know, here you go, I need to pay for something. So I like this little back detail here, and it does fit a full-size card. The gold is very minimal, so you know, I tend to wear a lot more silver than gold. I'm just now getting into gold jewelry and kind of gold items, but I like how it's very minimal. When you see it in the distance, it doesn't really have any gold hardware other than the feet and in the back, but when you carry the bag, it's very kind of discreet, the minimal of gold hardware that there is. So for me, I'm getting into both, but I like I can get away with wearing it with gold, silver, rose gold. Plus now it's 2020, you can wear whatever you want, and the way you open the bag you'll obviously see. And I also got questions about how it opens up. You just pop that baby open, and for me to close it, it always closes back up super good, and the magnet is super strong. It's not like it's gonna open up. The magnet is super high quality, and I still have the little blue sticker on here. And this is the way you open it up, and you can, there's also some button snaps that you can open it up like this, and you know, it opens up like that, and it still looks proportionally good when the snaps are open. Have this little snap right here, so you can have the choice. For me, I tend to keep it snapped most of the time, and I can in and out when it's snapped. And I'm going to be showing you what fits inside of here. So this is a little view, and let me start pulling out stuff. So the first thing that I fit in here is my vlogging camera. So for me, this vlogging camera is a little bit more big. I use my Canon, which is the one that I'm filming this video on right now. So the lens is a lot more smaller, so it fits perfectly. This one is a little bit more bulky just because of the front of it, but since I'm using the Canon one on a daily basis when I was in Denver and everything, and when I carry it on a daily basis, it fits there perfectly. So I can fit my camera in there. I have my wallet, and this is a size wallet, and this is my Tory Burch Walker wallet, and I like that it has all the card compartments. It has the gold hardware, the leather's super nice, so I have that there. And then I have a bunch of other stuff. I have 2 AirPods. I have my AirPod Pros, my regular AirPods, or if one dies, I have, you know, my other backup. I have oil blotting sheets, a Dior lip glow. I have 2 hand sanitizers because, you know, everybody needs hand sanitizer nowadays. Bright crystal little perfume spritzer, and what I like about this one is that's more of a spray than, you know, just something you kind of dab on. So I have all the stuff in here, and then I also have my P.O. box key. I could fit probably a little bit more, maybe like one more thing inside of here, but for me, it fits everything. I can fit my cell phone, I can fit my wallet, I can fit my vlogging camera, I can fit my AirPods, I can fit everything that I need to fit in here, and I think it's still a good size. It still fits everything, and you're not stretching out the bag. And even if you let the buttons open, you know, the back seat, like, it snapped it super easily, and it doesn't look disproportional. It looks super good, so I like that. And also this leather is super scratch proof. You know, you can run your fingers through it. Nada va a pasar. Obviously don't go super rough. You know, this is a bag. It, you know, you need to take care of your items, but you know, it is a durable handbag. And it says Polene, made in España. So for the price point of this bag, it's $260. So for $260 you get a bag. It comes with the box, it comes with the nice the bubble wrap and all that stuff. You have to consider the cost of a lot of items, and the fact that you get a bag, you know, that's made in Spain, that's different. I think it's definitely worth considering than what's out there than some of the other brands. So for me, I do like this bag, and this is a really great bag under $300. So, you know, next time when I make more handbag lists, I will be including more of my Polene handbags in them, just because I do think that they're a very kind of great value for what it is, and I do like the style, and I do like the aesthetic, and it goes with me at the end of the day. So I do like that. And on the inside it has a little pocket, and it's fabric lined, a nice opening, and like I said, you can just kind of go back in, you put in the little flap, and it snaps back up. So for me, I do really like the bag. I'll insert some pictures of me wearing the bag right here. So here's the picture when I wore it to Denver, Colorado. I wore it when I went to the museum, and I just felt like it was the perfect amount of bag. I think it looked super elegant. I wore a Veronica Beard blazer. I wore a white Uniqlo top. I wore some Mother denim. I wore a pair of my Common Project sneakers and this, and it just kind of elevated and it kind of complemented my entire outfit. So I feel like this doesn't take away from anything. I think this just kind of goes with everything. It complements everything, and I like that it doesn't have a big branding on it. Nomás tiene Polene aquí como bien discreet, and that's something that I do like about it. And you can only buy Polene handbags on the Polene website, or you can visit their boutique in Paris. So I like that it's a little bit more exclusive. It's not something that you can find everywhere, wholesale to everybody. You know, it's very remain to themselves, and that's something that I really, really like. And so I like that it kind of keeps it more exclusive. The price point's really good, and this is not something that you'll see everywhere. I've only seen a handful of people in like my bare eyes mirándolos walking around, and every single time I see one of these Polene bags, the few times that I have seen them, they look super elevated, they look super clean, and they kind of go with a lot of the outfits. So I do like this one, and I just like that it's all leather, it's super clean, and that it goes with everything. Numero Uno, and this is the bag that I have been using for the last couple of days since I came back, and this is the bag that I'm using right now. So I do really, really like it, and I'm so glad to have this bag in my collection, and this is going to be a bag that I'm going to be using quite a lot. This is the next one right here, and I did get a lot of questions about this one, about how the closure works. How do you close the bag? The top handle, can you remove the strap? So on the other one, you can remove the full strap on it. This one you cannot. So the way you open it is you just open it right here. But if you watch my vlogs for Denver, which will be up on my channel very, very soon, you'll see with the bags, taking them out of my luggage, and how everything was kind of easy. So if you do want to see these bags more featured on my channel, they will be on my Denver vlogs. But you just open it up like that, and the hardware is super nice. Like I said, I just like that the brand is very discreet on there. It's just super small, and like I said, it's super clean, and it also has a top handle that you can remove. Personally, I feel like the bag gets more personality if you leave the handle there, and then you just open it up. And like I said, this leather is super thick. If anything happens, I actually did spill something on here, and it kind of completely wiped off. It really came right off. So I like that the bag's just kind of nice, easy, wipeable. Same for the other one, and it is lined in this kind of suede material. And I already put some items in here just so you can kind of have an idea of what can fit inside of here. So as you can see, it kind of has like some gussets in it. So it has gussets, so it has kind of like a front one, a middle one, which is going to be the thickest one, and then kind of one in the back. So as you can see right here, you can see what fits inside of it. Put in a couple of items, you can see what fits inside of here. So here, you know, super comfortably, you can fit a full-size wallet. So the wallet that I have is my little Chanel one. Y le quepa super comfortable. You can put it in, you can put it out. So if you do want something that fits a full-size wallet that you can fit a little bit more, I do like this one. And like I said, it fits the full-size wallet. My cell phone fits in here. It is currently 2 in the morning when I'm filming this video, because, you know, I love YouTube and I'm more of a night owl sometimes, so I like to film videos in the middle of the night. And then I also have my sunglass case, and I actually have my Oliver Peoples that I got a couple of days ago, and I got these from Nordstrom Rack, and they are just like the perfect glasses. I own these in black. I love them, so I decided to add them in white. And I also have my AirPods, and then the thing is, you can also fit your keys. You can also fit a little bit more makeup bits and bobs. You can fit quite a bit of stuff inside of here. And there is one pocket, and it says Polene made in Spain. And so it's just nice lined, and everything kind of fits in there super perfectly. And it also has a little D-ring right here, so if you do want to attach your keys. So for me, I don't really use my P.O. box every single day. I don't check it every single day. So it's nice that I can have like a little keychain just so it has my P.O. box key right here. So just, you know, it's always here in my handbag. And then as far as the back strap right here, you cannot remove it. It just stays in there perfectly. I know some people are saying, you know, I wish you could remove it. I kind of like it on there. I feel like kind of everything in this bag, like it has so much personality to it. And I also love the color. Like I said, I wanted colors that complemented my wardrobe that weren't black, because I have so many black bags. And it doesn't have a back pocket or anything, but this strap is super, super thick. Yo todavía tengo el azul little plastic strap right here, but you can make it either what you want it. You can make it a little bit more shorter, you can make it a little bit longer. For me, I kind of like to wear this one more as a shoulder bag. I think it kind of compliments me a lot more, and I'll enter pictures of me kind of wearing this bag when I wore it in Denver. And so yeah, I like the little top handle. I like the first impressions of the Polene bags. I do really like them. Like I said, these are bags under $500. This is the brand that, you know, isn't known here in the States, or, you know, isn't super popular. So if you want to get something that's a little bit more different, something that's a little bit more refined, you want something that comes with a box, you want something that's made in Europe, you want to maybe support a little bit more of a smaller company than some of these bigger players here in the handbag industry, that these are really great bags. I do really like them, and like I said, I was already looking at these bags regardless if I got them gifted or not. Eventually I was going to review the Polene bags on my channel. I know they do charge a fee for shipping, and I saw on their Instagram account somebody had asked that one, and it said in order to make, you know, the bags, the prices and everything how it is and how transparent that they are, that unfortunately they do charge for shipping regardless of the shipping cost. If, you know, you add a little bit of the shipping cost, I think the bag is still worth it. I think it's still good, and like I said, this is something that I would have purchased in my collection. And like I said, you come with the box, the dust bag, the leathers are very nice and high quality. This is a bag that you can have for a while, and if you do want a nice elegant bag and you necessarily don't want to break the bank, or you don't want to get something that's, you know, super, you know, saturated in the market, I would consider these more of a refined bag. They're not out there. Like I said, I've only seen a handful, and these are conversation starters too. Oh my god, where'd you get your bag from? What's Polene? Where is it made from? Like, these are conversation bags you can have. You know, if you walk by and you see somebody with a Givenchy bag, you know it's a Givenchy bag. With a Dior bag, you know it's a Dior bag. But if you see this bag and it's not super recognizable yet, you know, oh my god, who makes that bag? I want to know. And you know, it just kind of creates a kind of conversation piece. And for me, I like to have those pieces where, you know, let's say like these glasses that don't really have, you know, branding in them. Oh, what is All Over People? Who's All Over People? And it's kind of like, you know, it's kind of like, you know, it's not super out there. So I like that it has kind of a storytelling, and for me, you know, I love items that have storytelling to them. Just for me, I'm just super happy about these bags. I cannot wait to get a lot of wear in these bags, and I haven't been more excited for a colored bag because all my bags have been black for the most part. And so I'm very happy to have kind of nice neutral bags that work for my lifestyle, that work for me. And you'll be seeing these handbags throughout the end of the year and next year, and I cannot wait to take a lot of pictures in these in the fall season. I do have some trips planned up, so my Polene bags will be going with me. But my first impressions, I do really like them. I do plan on making a review 6 months from now after I use the bags and actually kind of give you the wear and tear and everything. So far everything is super good. I spilled something in it, you know, it came right off. Numero Uno. I did put it in my luggage, and it did get squished just a little bit, but it was in the dust bag, and I put two little lemon shorts inside of it, and it kept it nice and stuffed. So when I took it out, I just kind of stuffed it right back out, and it looked fine, and it looks absolutely great. I would love to hear your opinions down below. Is this something you would be interested in? Have you seen these bags before? How do you feel about them? Do you think that they're worth it? Do you think that they're not worth it? If you do have any of these bags, I would love to hear your feedback down below. Like I said, for me, first impressions, you know, using them on my trip, using them a little days after and before my trip, I like them so far. I have nothing negative, and they complement, you know, everything that I have in my wardrobe, because I tend to wear a lot of neutral colors. So since these are kind of neutral kind of pops of color, as I would consider them, they work perfectly for my lifestyle. They work for my 9 to 5, for the days that I have to vlog, for the days I have to fit a little bit more. I just feel like these bags are great, and you get a lot of value for what it is. You do want to have things in your wardrobe that provide a lot of value, and that, you know, can take you to point A to point B, and that, you know, you like and that you enjoy. And like I said, I do like a lot of more of the mainstream handbags, but I also like to have things that not a lot of people have, and that, you know, kind of creates that storytelling, kind of creates that conversation. To, you know, have these bags in my collection, not wait to get more wear out of them. So I'd love to hear your opinions down below. I kind of showed you what fits in each of them, my little opinions and everything. So I want to say thank you so much. You guys are the reason why I get to, you know, have perks like this part of YouTube. I feel like more of a YouTuber now, like more than ever within the last kind of, you know, 15 days. Like, it's just kind of crazy how everything's kind of turning out. And yeah, I just want to say thank you so much for each and every single one of you. I'll leave the links for these ones down below, and let me know what you guys think about the Polene bags. Is something you're going to be checking out, that you're not going to be checking out? Yeah, they don't really go on sale, so they tend, you know, I appreciate that they don't, that they stay the same price for the most part, because I like something, you know, when you do buy something full price, you know, I kind of wanted to make it say full price to get more of my money's worth. So I do like these, I appreciate them, and thank you so much, Polene. I cannot thank you enough for giving me these bags, and this is something I would have purchased myself. I'd be more happy to be using them. If you do want to see me kind of wear these throughout my outfits, I would suggest following me on Instagram, because I post a lot of Instagram stories and I post a lot of, you know, me outfits and everything. So I would love for you guys to follow me on there. Which one do I pick first, or which one do I like first? I like the OG classic one. I like the back pocket that it fits my credit card. It fits everything, the perfect essentials. I love the little top handle. I love this one too. This one's super great. I like how this one's super thick, and I like how this top handle kind of moves, and I like the clasp and that it fits a lot more. But right now I feel like the one that I'm going to be using in my collection for the next couple of months is this one, and once it starts becoming more winter, when I wear like chunky coats, I will most likely be using this one, just because some of my coats and sweaters are super chunky. Balance everything out and kind of will look more elevated in this one. So right now for the summertime I'm using more this one, and I feel like I would use this one more in the fall time right now. I love each and every single one of you, and I'll see you guys on tomorrow's video. And like I said, thank you so much, Polene, so much guys, for supporting and watching my videos, watching my content, and I appreciate each and every single one of you. Bye guys, que se cuidan mucho, and I love each and every single one of you.